Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Gabi na. Tayo mo siya, baby. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, share tayo. Okay. So, ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay about sa light. So, this is the melt. This is learning competency. Relate the ability of the material to block, absorb, or transmit light to its use. So, these are objectives. Identify the properties of light when it hits the object. Differentiate reflection of light from absorption of heat. Prepare a slogan that informs and educates people about the ability of a material to block, absorb, or transmit light and its use. Share ways on how to protect ourselves from the dangers of overexposure to sunlight. Okay, how does light travel? So, paano ba mag-travel ang light? For example, yan, ang ingay ng aso. Basic aso to. Okay, so ito yung light. Okay, how does light, yan, how does light travels? Magbigay tayo ng example. So, ito, yan. So, kung itatapat ko itong flashlight ko dito sa aking water bottle, anong nakita nyo? Yan. Diba? Or, pinatong ko siya dito sa, yan. Pinatong ko sa ibabaw. So, ano nakikita niya? Hindi niya makita. Ayan. Kita na. Okay. So, ganun po mag-travel ang light. Katulad nito. Joke lang po. Okay, so how does light travel? So light travels in a straight line in all directions. So a luminous object looks bright in whichever direction we look at it. So katulad na kaninang ginawa ko. So when light hits an object, it may be absorbed, reflected, or passed through the object, but it depends on the nature of the object. Okay, so ito yung mga object kung saan pwede mag-travel yung light. Okay, so first is transparent objects. So light passes right through it. Ito yung example ng transparent object: air, water, clear glass, clear plastics. Yan, so tumatagos yung light sa mga transparent object. Ganon din naman sa translucent object. Pero ang kaibahan nito, it allows only some light to pass through them. So object behind them appear blurred. So may kulay siya ng konti. Pero may kumbaga, hindi naman natin siya masasabing transparent. May halo na siyang ibang properties o components. For example, tracing paper, kumbaga yung molecules may konting space, yun na lang, may konting space. Kaya yung ibang light nakakapag-travel pa or tumatagos pa doon sa object na yan. For example, tracing paper, tissue paper, and frosted glass. So yung katulad nito, ito ay translucent object. So, nakakatagos pa rin yung light kahit pa paano. Next is opaque objects. So, opaque objects do not allow light to pass through them at all. So, ang nangyayari, dahil hindi naman nakaka-pass through yung light dito sa mga opaque object, it creates shadow or nagba-bounce off lang yung light papunta sa ibang direction. Okay, so let's do this activity. Punta po kayo dito sa Fed Colorado.edu Seams HTML bending light. Okay, let me share my screen again. Punta tayo dito sa, ayan. So once na click niyo po yung link na yon, punta po kayo dito. So mayroon tayong introduction, prisms. So click natin itong introduction. So dito sa ating introduction, may makikita po kayo ditong flashlight, may ray, wave, yan. Pwede natin, ito na lang gamitin natin. Then material, air, water, glass, yan. Yun yung first medium, second medium, ito, air, water, then glass. So ang una mo natin gagawin is parehas na medium. Both air yung medium. So ano yung napansin nyo? So once na in-open natin yung flashlight, okay, pag ginalaw-galaw ko, yan. So yung light, light travels in a straight line pa rin. Kahit galaw-galawin natin yung flashlight. Diba? Ganun pa rin yung nangyayari. Straight pa rin. What if kung ang medium number 2 ay water? So this time, may pagkakaiba na. So, dito nag-refract yung light. Nag-bend yung light. Kung makikita nyo. You know? Nag-bend yung light. And, yan o, nag-bend yung light. And then, may kaunting light na nag-reflect dito sa kabila. Okay, kaunting light lang yan. Pero the rest, nag-bend po. What if kung parehas na water? Okay. So, ganun din. Kung both medium, kahit galawin pa natin yan, light travels in a straight line. Paano kung air ang nasa ibaba? So, ganun din. Nagbe-bend yung light. Diba? Ay, nako. Okay. What if kung glass, yung medium number 1. 1. So, makikita nyo, nag-bend yung light, tapos, may yan. Yan, nag-reflect. Diba? Nag-bend, nag-reflect. Paano kung parehas na? Yan. Straight line lang siya. So, yung nakita nyo kanina, nag-refract siya. Nag-bend yung light. May konting light lang na nag-bend, nag-reflect. Konting light lang yan. Okay. Next is prism. So, dito naman sa prism, ang gagawin nyo, bubuksan nyo lang ito. Pwede nyo igalaw-galaw yung itong flashlights nyo. Pwedeng steady lang. Pwedeng ito ang gamitin nyo. Pwedeng ito. Or, pwede pong gumamit kayo ng ibang kulay. Yan. Gusto nyo ay blue light. Yan, pwede naman po. Tapos, alagay natin yung reflection. The normals. Object. So, meron po iba-ibang object dito. First is air. Okay. So, nakikita nyo yung light. Okay. Tumatagos lang siya. Okay? So you may travel in different direction. Kahit anong kulay yan. Okay? Okay, ganun din sa ibang objects. Okay? Kapag, ayan. So, kung tubig na yung nakalagay dyan, nagre-refract yung may refraction na nangyayari. Okay? Or, dahil nga prism ito, or three-dimensional shape itong nilagyan natin, or itong bottle, kahit nilagyan natin siya ng tubig, yan. So may makikita tayo yung dispersion of light. Nag-scatter yung light. And what if kung glass lang? So same lang din. Kung pure glass yan, ganun din. May light na nag-reflect, nag-pass through, or nag-bend. Ayan. So para mas makita natin. Ay, tanggalin natin yung reflection. Yan. Para mas hindi tayo maguluhan. So ito po yung Roy G. Biv, yung dispersion of light. Kung parehas na glass. Okay. Mask mystery A, mystery B. So yan. Kung water, air. Kung air naman po, kahit galawin niyo po siya, wala po mangyayari. Kasi air naman yun. Mas malaki. Kumbaga, pre-moving yung molecules niya. Pre-moving. At saka yung space, malaki yung agwat. Pero kapag water, medyo intact ng konti. At din ng glass. Yan o. Nakikita nyo. Yan. Ito po yung dispersion of light. So, balik po tayo doon sa ating PowerPoint presentation. Okay. So, first, let us talk about reflection of light. So, when the light strikes on an opaque object, some of it is absorbed while the rest is bounced off or reflect. Paano ba ito nangyayari? Kung ang opaque object, kapag yung surface niya ay smooth, kapag when light hits that object or smooth object, it bounces off. Nagbabounce lang siya. Pero kung ang surface is rough, may tendency na mag-reflect yung light disorderly in many directions. Okay, kasi hindi siya smooth. So basahin to dito. When if it falls upon a smooth and shiny opaque surface, its rays reflect orderly and produce a clear image. Next, if the surface is rough, the light rays are reflected disorderly in many directions. No image is formed at the surface. So look at these examples. Ito po yung regular reflection from a smooth surface. So nagbabounce lang sila. Yung light, nagbabounce off lang. Okay? But light rays shining on a surface with a rough surface, there are tendency that the light might scatter in all direction. Mag-reflect siya sa ibang direction. And pwede din may possibility na ma-absorb yung ibang light. Okay? So refraction of light happens when the light bends as it passes through two different transparent mediums. So yung kaninang virtual simulation na ginawa natin, may two mediums tayo doon. Kapag two medium yung ginamit natin, magkaibang medium, may tendency na mag-bend yung light. Okay? So light travels at different speed in different transparent mediums. Diba? May tendency na mag-slow down ito or mag-speed up. Or kung parehas na medium yan, mag-speed up pa rin yan. Pero kung magkaibang medium, kunyari glass and water, medyo mag-slow down ng konti. Or may tendency din na mag-speed up. May cases na gano'n. So sudden change in the speed of light causes the light to bend or change in direction. Okay, ito po yung refraction. Yan. Nag-bend yung light. Next is dispersion. Is the separation of white light into its different colors. So tinatawag natin itong band of colors or spectrums. Or sa madaling salita, yung acronym na RGB. Ito yung white light o isang light kapag tumama siya sa prism or glass prism na may that contains water or liquid or pure glass siya. May tendency na mag-scatter yung light, mag-spread yung light, white light into different colors. Ay may red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Yung nakita natin kanina sa virtual simulation. Okay, ito yung example. Kung purong solid yan, purong glass. Kasi may nakita tayo dun sa experiment, dun sa virtual simulation na yung glass top, three-dimensional siya pero ang nasa loob niya ay air. Hindi tayo masyadong nakaka-create ng ganitong dispersion. Or hindi masyadong mag-scatter yung light. So as we know, white light is made up of 7 colors. Can you name the 7 colors in white light? And when white light falls on any object, some of its colors are absorbed and some are reflected. So ito yung ating tatalakayin ngayon. So kindly copy-paste this link. Okay, magre-redirect ako sa ibang link. Ito po yun. Okay. Ito po yung white light. So natalakay na natin yung dispersion of light. Yung white light ay white light composed of different colors. So yung tinatawag natin RGB o yung spectrum. So dito, ito yung white light. Ito yung ating navigator. Kapag nag-hit yung white light dito, pupunta siya dito at a-absorb dito ng ating mata. Pagre-reflect back doon sa object. For example, yan. Kung white light, so different colors yan. So ano nakikita ng mata natin? Nag-hit doon sa object, nag-reflect lahat ng light, ng ray, yung different colors, yung RGB. Nag-reflect, nag-bounce, napunta sa ating mata. Ano yung nakita ng mata natin? Kulay puti. Kung gusto naman natin makita na black yung kulay, so ito yung mangyayari. Black yung nakikita natin. Bakit black? Kasi na-absorb noong object, yung opaque object, yung color, yung white light. Yung lahat ng kulay ng white light, RGB, yung spectrum, ay na-absorb lahat ng opaque object. Kaya black yung nakikita natin. Okay, yan. Pero kung ang gusto nating makita ay red, okay, bakit red yung nag-reflect? Kasi yung ibang kulay ay na-absorb at yung red lang yung nag-reflect. Okay, nag-bounce off. Kapag naman dilaw, yan. So, ang nag-reflect na kulay ay red and green. So, nakakreate tayo ng yellow. color. Pwede natin bago-baguhin yung kulay. So, depende sa inyo. Okay. Or kung ito. Okay. So, yan. Okay. Ayan. Ito pa. Try natin itong green. So, green lang yan. Ang nakikita natin. Blue. Sky blue. Okay. Kung gusto natin maging green talaga, yan. Green. Sky blue. Yan. Yan. Sky blue nakikita natin. Kung blue. Yan. Okay. Kung walang involvement ng ibang kulay, yan. Kung pure na clear lang siya or white, yan po yung makikita yung kulay. Okay, try to navigate this simulation. Diba, ang ganda. So these are primary colors of light. Okay. So visible light has various colors. Light has different colors depending on the wavelength or frequency. So how do people perceive color? So cone cells in the eyes retina recognize color. And there are three kinds of cone cells. Cone cells recognize red, green, and blue light respectively. If two or more cells react simultaneously, we can recognize another color. The synthesis of light is done in the brain. In fact, you can create full of colors by combining red, green, and blue light. Okay, balik tayo dito. Biglang nag siya. Okay, wait lang. Ayan. Ito na tayo. Okay, explain natin mabuti ito. So yung kanina, ayan, ito yun. How we see red color. So ito yung white light. Imagine, ito yung white light. Yung white light, may iba-ibang kulay yan. So other colors absorb and red color reflected. Okay? Bakit red lang nakita natin? Ito kasi ito lang yung nag-reflect ng kulay. Okay? White light, tumama sa apple, red lang yung nakita natin kasi ito lang yung nag-reflect ng kulay. Same as leaf. So yung light coming from the sun, yung white light. Yung ibang kulay na absorb ang nag-reflect lang ay green. Same as banana. Ganun din. Yung colors of yung ibang kulay doon sa white light ay na-absorb at yellow lang yung nag-reflect. So, kapag naman lahat ng kulay or white light coming in and all the colors reflect, so we can see white light or white surface. Kapag white light coming in, no light reflected, ibig sabihin na-absorb po yung lahat ng kulay. Kapag kasi lahat yung na-absorb na kulay, lahat ng kulay ay nakaka-create ng heat energy. So, black color absorbs all and creates heat. So, reflects red, absorb other colors. Kapag puti, reflects all colors in white light. Any question po? So, may additional infos dito. Interaction of objects to light and heat. So absorption and transmission of light. When light strikes matter, some or all of the energy in the light can be transferred to matter. And just as light can affect matter, matter can affect light. So when light strikes a medium, the light can be reflected, absorbed, or transmitted. So ano lang naman to, review. And when light is transmitted, it can be refracted or scattered. Depende kung depende sa medium. For example, ito yung incident, ito yung white light. Ito yung nag-reflect na kulay, mayroong na-absorb na kulay, at may na-transmit na light. Okay? For example, ito yung glass, ito yung reflected rays, absorbed rays, and transmitted rays. Okay? Another example, katulad din dito, yung sun, light rays from the sun tumama dito sa apple, dahil opaque object siya, naka-create siya ng shadow, at yung ibang kulay ay na-absorb at ang nag-reflect lang ay red. Same as dito sa window, light passing through glass. So walang lahat ay na-transmit. Dahil transparent niya yung object, nag-transmit po yung kulay, yung white light. And dito sa smooth surface, dahil smooth surface siya, nag-bounce off yung light. So nag-reflect. So, nag-reflect lahat ng kulay or yung white light. Okay, ito yung refraction. Review lang ito. So kapag ang medium natin ay air or dalawa yung medium natin, air and water, so ang tingin natin ay nabali yung pens kasi nag-refract or nag-bend kasi yung light. Kasi pag nag-hit na heat or nag-travel yung light doon sa air, papuntang tubig, nagbe-bend yung light. So light from a source travels in all direction. This decreases the amount of light that falls on a certain area. Siyempre, nababawasan talaga. So when light strikes the surface of an object, several things may happen. If the radiation is turned back by surface without entering the object, the light is said to be reflected. So most of the objects around you are emitters of light, and instead act as reflectors of light. Smooth surface, such as the surface of a still body of water, polished mirrors, and metals are good reflectors. Okay, see. Nagre-reflect lang yung light. Okay, to prevent the spreading out of light and minimize its effect, reflectors are used to direct the light to only one direction and increase its intensity. Okay, in transparent objects and translucent objects, na-discuss na natin ito. Okay, yan. And opaque objects. Yan. Scattering of light. Since Earth's atmosphere contains many molecules and other tiny particles, these particles can scatter sunlight. So scattering means light is redirected as it passes through a medium. So ito yung sunlight, ito yung atmospheric particles, at ito yung scattered light. Siyempre, yung atmosphere natin is composed of gases. Kaya yung light, nag-i-scattered siya. Okay? In different direction. Katulad nito, ito yung sun, this is an incident light. Ito yung light waves. Tumama po siya sa ating atmosphere. Yung iba, yung direct sunlight, pumasok doon sa loob. Okay? Nakalampas siya. O nag-transmit siya papunta doon sa Earth. And yung iba, nag-scattered yung blue light. Okay? Ayan. So during the day, the sun rays travel through less air. So the sky appear blue even though air itself is colorless. Kasi yung na-scattered na kulay. Yung kulay blue. Okay? So at sunset, the sky appears red because more light is scattered. Okay. This will be the end of our discussion. Thank you. Bye-bye.